So this video is going to be a voiceover. This is the first time that I'm going to try it, so I don't know if I'm going to like it, if it's going to be like an ongoing thing, but I just think that it's going to be a little more simple, and I feel like I keep saying that that's what I want to do, and I just haven't because I didn't have a mic, but I got one for Christmas, so that's what we're going to do. So we are going to go from this to this. But before we do that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Once again, welcome back to my channel, guys, and welcome to my first voiceover tutorial. I do start off by priming the face. All I am using is the Bloom Cream Beekman 1802. And I am going in with the Morphe Stunning Vibes palette. I start off by prepping my eyes with the Kylie Cosmetics concealer in Pine Nut and blending that out with my beauty blender. I then went ahead and set it with a little bit of powder. The one that I'm using is the Locket by Kat Von D. I went into the eyes by using the color Turned On and dispersing it all over my eyes. I followed up on both eyes, just trying to match it up with the first one and deepening up that V with the same color. I then grabbed the color Heat and going back in the same spots that I used the color Turned On, just deepening up the color on both sides and making sure that I have that V for the shape that I want to make as a final product. I did go ahead and start off with the color Swipe Right, but it wasn't really the color that I wanted, so I went back in with Three Little Words and applied it to both sides. With a clean brush, I then went in and tried to blend out all of the edges just to make sure that they weren't so harsh and trying to make it to my liking. I grabbed the concealer again, put it on the back of my hand, and grabbed a pencil brush, and then I went in with the shape that I wanted to create, which was kind of like a cut crease. I did that on both sides. This side ended up being a little too thick, so I ended up going back and trying to make it the same thickness. We all know how that goes. I then went in with the color Tryst and Wild Thing. I wiped off the excess. Then to prep the rest of my face, I did go in with the Benefit POREfessional, and the foundation that I am using is the Teint Idole, the Lancome in 3030 Warm Bisque. After foundation, I did go ahead and go in with the Born This Way concealer in Light Beige. I brush out my eyebrows. I start off with the outline, the bottom part of it. I did go ahead and zoom you guys in just to show you guys that I start filling it out slightly. But before progressing, I did go back to my concealer, blended that out, went ahead and set it with the same setting powder that I used earlier. Went back to my brows. I did go ahead and finish filling those in, and once I'm done with that, I do brush it out. But before brushing it out with the clear gel by Anastasia, I do go in and make sure that my under eyes are set. I do go in with a bronzer. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Rich Amber. I go to my cheeks, under the chin, my forehead, just all of the perimeters of the face, and then in with the nose. After a small singing break, I do go in with blush. I like it on the upper cheeks and the nose area. I then do go ahead and go in with lips. This is the Clolourpop Cosmetics in Fatale. It is a Velvet Lux liquid lip. I do go ahead and go in with the Juvias Place lip liner in Scorpio and just blend it out with my finger. To top it off, I am using the Kylie Cosmetics gloss in Snatched. I then go in with the Maneater mascara, slight coat, and then put on my falsies. Just making sure that they're readjusted, then using some of the eyeshadow from the top to the bottom, and then that completes the look after placing mascara at the bottom. So at the end of this, I actually really like how it came out. When I was working on the eyeshadow, I was like, oh fuck, I don't know how it's going to end up, but I actually ended up really liking it, and it just feels like it's a little kind of dramatic, but not too dramatic. This lash is just bothering the shit out of me. The lashes are never the same. I mismatch them just like my socks. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little video, and until next time. Oof, I just sneezed.